Have you ever wondered how much of our real-world technology was inspired by the realm of science fiction? This question may sound peculiar at first, but when we delve deeper we find that the world of make-believe has a profound influence on the evolution of technology. Let's take a step back and consider the power of imagination. It's the spark that ignites the flame of innovation, the driving force that propels us beyond the boundaries of the known and into the vast expanse of the unknown. We dream, we imagine, and then we create. This sequence has been the bedrock of technological advancement throughout human history. Now let's consider the genre of science fiction. It's a realm where imaginations run wild, where the impossible becomes possible, where the laws of physics are bent, and where the future is not just predicted but created. The science fiction of yesteryears has often become the science fact of today. Take for example Jules Verne's From the Earth to the Moon. Written in the late 19th century, it was a tale that seemed far-fetched at the time. A voyage to the moon? Impossible, some would have scoffed. Yet, less than 100 years later, the impossible became reality. The Apollo missions, a testament to human ingenuity and will, bore striking resemblance to Verne's vision, right down to the use of a cannon-like vessel for the launch. This is but one of many instances where the line between science fiction and science fact has blurred. The realm of science fiction has been a fertile ground for innovative ideas, serving as a launch pad for technological advancements. It's the place where our wildest dreams take shape, nudging scientists and inventors towards turning those dreams into reality. So how significant is the role of science fiction in the development of technology? The answer is clear. It's immeasurable. The power of imagination, coupled with the drive to innovate, has led to the creation of technologies that were once only figments of our imagination. Now let's take a journey through time and look at some incredible space technologies that were once only the stuff of dreams. Our journey begins in the mid-20th century with the dawn of the space age. This era saw the birth of the first man-made satellites, an idea that was once the stuff of science fiction. One visionary who foresaw this development was Arthur C. Clarke. In his article, Wireless World, he predicted the existence of geostationary satellites, a concept that would revolutionize communications and navigation. Clarke's vision became a reality in the late 50s, when the first satellite, Sputnik, was launched into orbit. This marked the beginning of a new era of exploration, setting the stage for the moon landing, space stations, and even plans for manned missions to Mars. These were all once ideas found only in the pages of science fiction books. The advent of satellites and space travel is a testament to the power of imagination. It's proof that the seemingly impossible can become reality when fueled by human curiosity and ingenuity. But the influence of science fiction didn't stop there. Ion propulsion may sound like something straight out of Star Trek, but it's real. The impulse drive, a staple of Star Trek's Starship Enterprise, is not as far-fetched as it once seemed. In reality, its closest counterpart is the ion propulsion system, a technology that has propelled us into the future of space exploration. Ion propulsion functions on a simple principle, yet it's incredibly efficient. It works by ionizing a propellant, usually xenon gas, and using electric fields to accelerate these ions to high speeds. The expulsion of these ions from the spacecraft generates a force in the opposing direction, propelling the spacecraft forward. It's a gentle push, not the dramatic warp speed we see in Star Trek, but it's enough to get us around in space. This technology offers a significant advantage over traditional chemical rockets. While chemical rockets provide a lot of thrust, they're also incredibly fuel-hungry. Ion propulsion, on the other hand, uses propellant very efficiently, making it ideal for long-duration missions. It's like the difference between a gas-guzzling truck and a fuel-efficient hybrid car. NASA's Dawn spacecraft, launched in 2007, is a prime example of ion propulsion at work. Dawn's mission was to study two of the largest objects in the asteroid belt, Vesta and Ceres. To do this, it needed to travel vast distances and then slow down to enter orbit around these bodies. Ion propulsion made this possible. Powered by 3 ion engines, Dawn was able to maneuver precisely and efficiently, fulfilling its mission and expanding our understanding of the early solar system. In Star Trek, the impulse drive is often used for sublight speed travel within a star system. It's not quite warp speed, but it gets the job done. Similarly, ion propulsion doesn't make interstellar travel possible, but it's a big step towards more efficient space travel within our own solar system. From the screens of Star Trek to the vastness of space, ion propulsion is no longer fiction. It's a testament to the power of science fiction to inspire real-world innovation, turning once fantastical ideas into tangible technologies. Imagine living in space without floating around. This is the promise of artificial gravity. A tantalizing concept indeed, one that has captured the fascination of science fiction writers and filmmakers alike. This concept has been a recurring theme in many of our favorite sci-fi works, such as Stanley Kubrick's magnum opus, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Remember the iconic scene where the astronaut jogs around the circular spaceship? That's artificial gravity in action. In the realm of fiction, it's often portrayed as a commonplace technology, as integral to space travel as the fuel propelling the spacecraft. But what exactly is artificial gravity? In essence, it's a force that mimics the effect of gravitational pull in an environment where gravity is absent or significantly reduced, like in space. It's designed to prevent the adverse effects of long-term weightlessness on the human body, such as muscle atrophy and bone density loss. Now let's move from the realm of fiction to the reality of today. Is artificial gravity possible? The answer is, we're getting there. The concept is scientifically sound, based on the principle of centrifugal force. Picture a spinning spacecraft with the centrifugal force pushing everything towards the outer edge, thereby simulating gravity. Leading space agencies and research institutions around the world are actively exploring this concept. For instance, NASA's Nautilus X is a proposed spacecraft design that includes a centrifuge to create artificial gravity. While it's unlikely we'll see a fully functional artificial gravity spacecraft within the next few years, these projects are a testament to the serious scientific pursuit of this futuristic concept. In conclusion, while we're not quite at the stage of hopping onto a spacecraft and experiencing Earth-like gravity, we're certainly moving in the right direction. The realm of science fiction continues to inspire and drive technological advancements. Artificial gravity, once a sci-fi concept, is now a serious field of study. Science fiction, it seems, is becoming less fiction and more science every day. Remember those laser guns in Star Wars? Well, we're using lasers in space, but not for what you might think. Instead of blasting enemy spacecraft, these lasers are being used for something far more peaceful and potentially revolutionary: communication. Yes, you heard it right. We've moved beyond the age of radio waves for space communication and have stepped into the era of laser communication. So, what's the big deal about it? Well, laser communication, or optical communication as it's also known, has a few significant advantages over traditional radio frequency methods. Firstly, lasers offer a much larger bandwidth. This means we can send more data faster. Think of it as upgrading from a narrow country lane to a multi-lane highway. It's a game changer for missions that produce vast amounts of data, such as those taking high-resolution images of distant celestial bodies. Secondly, lasers are more focused than radio waves. This makes the signal stronger and less likely to be lost or interfered with. Imagine trying to spot a flashlight in a foggy night versus a laser pointer. The laser's narrow beam cuts through the fog, making it easier to see. Now, if you're a fan of science fiction, you might recall scenes where spaceships communicate over vast distances using beams of light. It's been a recurring theme from classic novels to blockbuster movies. And while we're not yet at the point where we can have real-time video chats with astronauts on Mars, we're definitely making strides in that direction. So where does that leave us? Well, with these advancements, we're essentially redefining the boundaries of space communication. We're making it faster, more reliable, and capable of handling the demands of future missions. We're also getting closer to the visions conjured up by science fiction, turning them into scientific fact. And there you have it. Laser communication is reshaping how we communicate in space. It's another example of how the realm of science fiction continues to inspire and drive advancements in space technology. What does the future hold? Can science fiction continue to inspire real-world technologies? Let's delve into the potential of science fiction to continue shaping our technological landscape. It's a vast canvas filled with concepts that, while currently beyond our reach, beckon us forward with the promise of discovery and innovation. Imagine, if you will, a future where we've mastered the secrets of warp drive. This theoretical superluminal propulsion system, a staple of science fiction, could allow us to traverse the vast distances of space in the blink of an eye. While such technology remains in the realm of speculation, it's the audacity of such ideas that drives us to push the boundaries of what we currently understand as possible. Consider terraforming, another concept popularized by science fiction. The idea of transforming inhospitable alien worlds into a second Earth is a tantalizing one. It's a concept that inspires us to look beyond our home planet and envision a future where we've become a multiplanetary species. Although the technology to achieve such a feat is currently beyond our grasp, it's this very audacity of imagination that spurs on scientific advancement. And then, there's quantum teleportation, a concept that's as mind-bending as it is exciting. This idea, which once seemed limited to the pages of science fiction, is now a burgeoning field in quantum physics. While we're still far from teleporting humans or tangible objects, the successful teleportation of quantum information is a significant step in that direction. These concepts, along with countless others, serve as a blueprint for our technological ambitions. They're a testament to the power of imagination, a reminder that today's science fiction could be tomorrow's science fact. It's this symbiotic relationship between imagination and innovation that continues to propel us into the future, pushing us to redefine the boundaries of what's possible. Only time will tell which of these concepts will leap from the pages of science fiction to become reality. From satellites to laser communication, we've seen how science fiction has shaped our technological landscape. It's a fascinating journey, a dance between the world of imagination and the realm of reality. Let's take a moment to look back at the remarkable instances we've explored today. We've seen how the satellites that orbit our planet today were once mere figments of an author's imagination. From Arthur C. Clarke's conceptualization of geostationary satellites to the actual satellites that populate our skies today, we've seen the power of an idea. Then, there's space travel. Once merely a dream in the minds of writers like Jules Verne and H.G. Wells, it's now an integral part of human exploration. We've journeyed to the moon, sent probes to Mars, and are planning manned missions to the Red Planet. We discussed the reality of Star Trek's impulse drive and how it inspired the development of ion propulsion. This technology, though still in its infancy, is already propelling spacecraft in ways we could only dream of in the past. We spoke about the concept of interstellar travel, once a staple of science fiction, and how it's inching closer to reality. With concepts like the warp drive and technologies like the ion engine, we're taking our first steps towards reaching the stars. We delved into the realm of communication, from the Ansible and Ursula K. Le Guin's novels to laser communication in space. Faster and more reliable, this technology is revolutionizing how we connect with our spacecraft. And finally, we reflected on the role of science fiction as a blueprint. This genre doesn't just entertain us, it inspires scientists and engineers to turn the impossible into the possible. This interplay, this cycle of inspiration is what fuels our progress. Each science fiction story, each outlandish concept, serves as a catalyst for innovation. So the next time you read a science fiction novel or watch a sci-fi movie, remember, you might just be getting a glimpse into the future of technology. And now, we come to the most important part of this cycle of inspiration. You, yes you, our viewers. You're not just passive spectators in this dance between science fiction and reality. Your engagement, your curiosity, and your enthusiasm play a crucial role. You are the ones who keep the cycle going, who fuel the next round of innovation and exploration. So we ask you to engage with this journey. Like this video if it sparked your imagination. Share it with your friends and family if it made you dream of the stars. Leave a comment below about your favorite science fiction concept and how you think it might shape our future. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos exploring the fascinating intersection of science fiction and reality. Remember, every like, share, comment, and subscription is a vote for a future where the impossible becomes possible. So engage, dream, inspire, shape the future. Because in the end, this cycle of inspiration is driven by you.